Semen retention attracts everything, man. Sun about to set, man. Behind me is about to set, y'all. Man, I'm telling you, like, it's many a times I've been on semen retention and I'm just thinking of something. Like, for an example, I was on semen retention and I'm just thinking about my dream car, right? And then I see my dream car. Like, I was going to church, right? And the Church of Christ, right? And I seen my dream car. It was a Lamborghini. It was an all black Lamborghini. And then I was thinking about this girl. I'm on step in line. I was thinking about more than one girl. Like, they YouTubers, right? Then they end up liking like my posts and stuff like that. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's wild. I'm like, I was watching some of their channels, you know what I'm saying? Then they end up liking my post on Instagram. I'm like, how did they get my Instagram? These girls got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But anyway, guys, it's not all about women. But semen retention can attract the lifestyle that you actually want. First of all, I want y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel also too, man. Donate, don't hate, guys, all right? So I'm about to sit on top of this truck. But yeah, guys, you guys gotta understand, man. When you want semen retention, it's gonna attract the lifestyle that you want. And what I mean by that is too, faith without works is dead, guys. That's what the Bible tells us. So I'm not saying it's gonna just everything's gonna fall into your lap. Nah, like success. When it comes down to success, what it does is semen retention makes success. It make your success more smoother because you have the energy, right? You know what I'm saying? You more mentally in good spirits when you pursuing your purpose and stuff like that. So it can attract the lifestyle that you want, attract the money that you want, the females that you want, right? But let's not focus on just women attraction. I'm just being honest about the female attraction, right? But you guys gotta understand, man, that this is very, very powerful. Holding in your energy, man, your life force, your life force. I said force. You know what I'm saying? Your life force is very, very powerful. Your Jing energy, you gonna need that. You need that in life to thrive. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't understand that. But let me get out. It's a beautiful journey. You know what I'm saying? You can attract so much in your life with semen retention. Just based off of just the way that you think, like your thinking process. You can attract so much. Also too, even in your dreams, in the spiritual realm, right? Even in your dreams, guys, you start to dream about maybe your purpose. You become successful off your purpose. I even dreamed about it. I talked about it many times, guys. Like, I was sitting at my desk and my YouTube channel, my subscribers was in front of me, right? My subscriber count. This was a dream, guys, and this dream did not last that long. It lasted for like 30 minutes or an hour or something like that, right? I went to sleep kind of early that night too. So I went to sleep, and then I was just like at my desk, guys. Like in the dream, I was just at my desk and my head was down. And then after a while, I lift my head up, and there was over 200,000 subscribers. And I'm saying to myself while I was at my desk, man, wow, it's still going up. And then the dream just ends, just like that. Like, bro, I've been doing YouTube for about 4 years, guys. I've been doing 4 years. And out of the 2 years, I never had no dream about YouTube success. And then I think my third year, that's when I had that dream. I had that dream my third year doing YouTube. This is my fourth year. But I had that dream, guys. And then, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had to tell my brother. I had to tell my brother. My brother's room is right next to mine. And I had to tell him, I was like, man, I just had a dream that, my YouTube channel took off. It was at 200 some subscribers. We was talking about stuff like that. But semen retention can attract everything, guys. This is me being on semen retention. Like I said, man, it's a powerful, powerful force. A lot of people, they underestimate semen retention. They think it can't change your life. Yeah, like you can attract a lot of stuff with your mind. That's why, and also too, guys, you got to be careful. You got to be careful about how you thinking and what you thinking about. You know what I'm saying? During the day, you know the Bible tells us to concentrate on God, right? Keep our minds focused on like heavenly things or on your purpose, right? Something that's positive. This is what we're supposed to be doing, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you just gotta you gotta be really, really careful because your energy, your mental energy that's in your brain is very, very powerful. You know, you can attract a lot of stuff with the cells and your mental energy in your brain. So, you gotta be careful about how you thinking on semen retention. Like I said, you should think more positive as you keep retaining. You know what I'm saying? It feels good out here, man. But yeah, guys, the sky is blue. The wind blowing. I wish it was just a little bit more. You know, it's still summertime. I wish it was a little bit more colder. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, it's a beautiful journey, man. I'm trying to tell you, like a lot of people, a lot of guys, they talk about the women attraction like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I used to talk about that, but I stopped talking about it after a while because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's really not about women attraction. SR is great, man. Let's keep it up. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you. Like a lot of, like I'm gonna start showing, like guys, I'm telling you, I'm gonna start showing the benefits of SR. Like once my channel start taking off, I'm gonna just start showing like mainly the younger guys, like set an example for them to get on semen retention, man. But yeah, 23, you're right. Yeah, it's very, very powerful, especially if you taking herbs and all that type of bro. Energy gonna be flowing through the roof. But yeah, guys, you just gotta make sure that in this point you stand busy doing something, guys. You need to be doing something on semen retention. A lot of guys, like I said, they not doing nothing. They just on it, and they think that things gonna be good. My bad, y'all. I forgot this is connected to Wi-Fi. I didn't bring my other phone. I should bring my other phone, but it's cool, guys. Just starting to the streak. I'm on 21 days. I'm finishing out the year and more. Yeah, man. Excuse me. Yeah, you got to continue to stay strong, man. Keep going. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to just call you A. A said 4 days strong right now. Let's go, man. 4 days strong. Let's get it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, guys, your discipline, you not releasing sperm and stuff like that, bro. Like women, they gonna respect you a lot more. You gonna let's say if you want respect from women, right? You're gonna attract that on semen retention. You're gonna attract that on semen retention, guys. You're gonna respect. You're gonna attract that respect. Like it really get that deep. Like when you at a lower vibration, I don't know if you noticed, guys. When you release your sperm, like a lot of more bad stuff start happening. You start attracting bad stuff. Bad stuff start happening in your life when you start releasing your gene energy, your chi energy, which is your sperm, guys. But when you retain it, you attract positive stuff. Positive stuff start happening the more you retain. Like I noticed that, guys. Positive stuff start happening. For real, mental battle we fighting ain't no, it was really an addiction till now. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's all spiritual. Semen retention is very, very spiritual. That's the thing. Very, very spiritual. And a lot of guys, man, a lot of guys, they missing out. They missing out, guys. I don't know why my throat is dry, but I guess because of the wind. Yeah, a lot of guys, they missing out on semen retention, man. Man, I feel bad. Semen retention kept me focused on like doing these YouTube videos, guys. I got over 1,500 videos. I'm not boasting or bragging, but I'm just saying, like, that's amazing. You know, in a 4-year span. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get me some water and stuff like that. I'm gonna go back in the house. I don't know why my throat getting dry. Back in the house, guys. But yeah, semen retention, man, it'll definitely elevate you, man. I'm trying to tell you. You can attract a lot of stuff in your life with semen retention. But you gotta make sure that you're putting in the work, man. You gotta make sure that you're putting in the work. You know, a lot of people they talking about my bad, y'all. There's a lot of people on semen retention. They're not being realistic. They're not being realistic about it. But I be realistic about semen retention. You know, a lot of people think just because you're on semen retention, you're gonna try everything. Like you don't have to work no more. Like nah, bro. You're gonna go harder. You're gonna go harder at what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is what a lot of people not telling y'all. But yeah, man, like this is the most beautiful journey that man can get on. Like I said, a lot of men they missing out. A lot of men they don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? But the guys that's on semen retention, we want to grow. We want to level up. We know the power it comes from within. Like you truly start to know that your power it really comes from within when you get on semen retention. You're like, man, I had this power all the time, man. I wish I would have known earlier. This is what you'll start thinking, man. But yeah, man, ever since 2020, I've been on semen retention on and off. Like sometimes I ain't gonna sit up here and lie, guys. Sometimes I relapse, you know, to a nasty video. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm not a type of guy that's I'm not a false person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a what they call it, guys. I'm not a hypocrite. There you go. I'm not a hypocrite, guys. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I slip up too, but the majority of the time I'm on semen retention, guys. Retaining. That's why I can continue to keep dropping these videos for you guys, helping you guys out. Like I said, man, you're gonna try anything you want in your life, but you gotta put the work in too. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect for it to attract something, but you don't want to put the work in. Nah, man. I had to shut my door real quick. You know, guys gotta like I said, a lot of guys need to tighten up. A lot of guys need to, like I said, a lot of guys, man, they need to stop chasing women and stuff like that. They gotta stop doing that. Like I said, you need to chase after a guy, chase after your goals. That's what you need to do as a man. If you want to gain your respect, the energy is crazy. Oh yeah, 23 definitely. The energy be crazy. If you really want to earn your respect from women, stop allowing what's between a woman's legs to control your life. You got to gain that control back. No, which is the God that's within you. Got to gain that control back over your life. A lot of guys, they don't have no control over their life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, you know, they get married. Like if you wanna get married, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm not getting married. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be around women all the time. I can't live my life like that, being around women all the time. Like I can't. I'm pursuing my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want women around. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to cut women off, it's time to cut women off. You know what I'm saying? That's how I deal with women. That's deep, bro. Stop chasing women, chase God. I felt that. Yeah, man. Every single time that I have really realized bad luck happens. SR is the truth and the way. Right. Yep. Every time I relapse, something bad happen. I have a bad dream or something like that. Something bad happened, bro, because I'm at a lower vibration. You know what I'm saying? So it all works a symbiotic connection. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and also too, when chasing God, you gotta chase after your God-given purpose. You got like me, I'm chasing after my God-given purpose by dropping these videos for you guys, helping out guys and helping out women too. I have ADHD and SR has helped me so much. Yeah, I have ADHD too. But one thing about ADHD, guys, when you get on semen retention, you even get more energy. So we have an advantage, guys. Us guys that have ADHD, we definitely can become successful. I can barely talk, guys. We definitely can become successful, us guys that got ADHD. Because if you on semen retention and you have ADHD, that's our advantage. We got an advantage over the average man that don't have ADHD. We have an advantage over him. You know what I'm saying? We can constantly tap into our purpose. Because we have ADHD, we have a lot of energy. So I see ADHD as it's a benefit, man. I see ADHD as a good thing. I have ADHD. That's why I keep dropping videos like crazy. It's a good thing, man. I'm going to become very, very successful. People that have ADHD can become very, very successful. So don't think ADHD is always a bad thing. You got to just channel your energy in the right direction. All right, do you think smoking, drinking lowers your vibration? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because smoking and drinking, excuse me, guys. My throat just be getting dry. Smoking and drinking, hold on, y'all. That's because smoking and drinking, guys. Smoking and drinking, the smoke, they spraying the smoke. Do pure retention. Right. I'm doing pure retention. I don't drink or smoke. But anyway, the smoke that you smoking, let's say if you're smoking weed, right? The weed, they spraying the weed. They spraying it with some kind of chemical. So it's not the actual, that's not organic weed. It's processed weed that you smoking. A lot of guys don't know that. And drinking alcohol, bro, it comes with a spirit. On all drinks, if you notice it says spirits, it's giving you another spirit. And it's not giving you the spirit of God. It's giving you the spirit of a demon. It's a demonic spirit. It's a worldly spirit that the alcohol giving you. It's not giving you a heavenly spirit. You know, a angelic spirit, right? An angel spirit, right? It's not giving you the spirit of God. It's giving you the spirit of a demon. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to alcohol. So you guys got to stay away from the alcohol, man. Like I said, I used to like every now and then, like when I used to go out, I used to get like one little cup of alcohol, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped doing that. After a while, I stopped drinking, like, period. I never got drunk before, but I stopped doing that. Like, I don't do no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no drinking, no smoking. Do it pure. When you do it pure, see, when you drink, it affect your semen retention. I'm going to tell you why drinking affect your semen retention. It also affect your semen retention, too, because it lowers your energy. You wake up with a hangover. So it lowers your energy. So how can we make our relationship with God stronger? How can we make our relationship with God stronger? Obey His commandments and His laws. That's how you make your relationship with God stronger. You know what I'm saying? You got to allow the Spirit of God to order your footsteps. You got to do the right thing, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand, man. If you really want to be a part of 144,000. That's what you got to do. You got to obey the laws of God. That's how you make your spiritual connection with God stronger. You got to obey His commandments, right? If you want to study His word, right? This is how you make your connection with God stronger. And also, too, I said semen retention. Semen retention, it connects you to the Most High. Trust me, it does. You feel more spiritual when you want semen retention, bro. You feel more spiritual. Praying, fasting, meditating. Facts. 23. Yep. Like you said, praying, fasting, meditating. Right? Breath work. Right? Breath work. You look up breath work. Breath work is very, very important. Like I do breath work. Stimulate. Like a lot of people, they don't breathe properly. Like I do breath work. You know, breath work can wake you up in the morning. I tell my Siri. No, I tell Google. I tell them, you know, like I hope that I'm glad it didn't go on. Come on. I tell Google, I'm like, start my timer for 30 seconds, and start my timer for 30 seconds, and I do breath work. Like I do that for 30 seconds, and then after that, I feel kind of woozy at first, and then after that, I feel something different. I feel better. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of spiritual stuff you can do that come with semen retention, guys. But breath work is very, very important. Not to get too religious, but do you believe in a religion that's better to practice in terms of strengthening the relationship with God? The religions can't see what strengthens your relationship with God. It's not actually the religion. See, religions is what man made, right? That's why you have so many different divisions. I mean, that's why you have so many different religions. You have so many different religions because that's division, right? The strength of your relationship with God is reading His Word and obeying His commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. It's personal. Your relationship with God is personal, bro. It don't have nothing to do with no one else. It doesn't have nothing to do with no religion. Christ never told us to follow religion. The Son of God, Christ, he was no religion. All right, guys, he was no religion. What's up, Cole? I was working on my bodies to suit up my energy. That's good, bro. Temperature is higher than no fap. Yeah, right. Facts, Brandon. Yeah, semen retention is definitely better than no fap. I'm not religious, but to each his own. I'm more spiritual. Yeah, it's about spirituality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you connect to actual God, right? You know what I'm saying? Have a relationship with the Father, you know what I'm saying, and the Son. But mainly the Father. Because the Father, which is God, the Father, He created heaven and earth. You know, Christ, He didn't create heaven and earth. He was just an example. He was used by God. You know, that's why Christ, when Christ was on the earth, right? Christ, He said, he was trying to let people know, look, it's not me. It's my Father. It's God. You know what I'm saying? I worship God. You know what I'm saying? I worship the Father. Because the Father created heaven and earth. You know what I'm saying? So, you need a relationship. You need a relationship with God, with Christ too. But God is the highest. The Father is the highest of the high. He's the highest of the high, man. Seek the kingdom of God. Right. Yep. That's what the Bible says, man. So you guys gotta understand that, man. That's how I look at it, bro. But yeah, semen retention can attract everything, man. It can attract a lot of stuff. In your life. I do believe in organized religion, but love our neighbor or ourselves. I and the Father are one unity. Love. Facts, right? Yeah, facts, right? Yep. 23. I agree with that. Yeah, so yeah, man. So like I said, man, semen retention, bro, you guys need to stay on it. Dude, you are very wise, bro. Practice these. I'm just call you A. A said, dude, you're very wise, bro. Appreciate these advice. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, yeah, I've been connected to spirituality ever since I was a kid. Thank you, the SR powers. Yeah, 23. Yeah, man. Like guys, man. Like I said, I've been really practicing semen retention ever since I was 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was 23. I'm about to be 28 this year. So it's like, man, and I don't even look nowhere near it. Some people say I look 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I keep my body up. I keep my health up, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about connecting with nature and stuff like that. So, guys, yeah, man. It's all about herbs. I take herbs, man. Y'all eat stuff that's, unhealthy too, but I don't eat no meat. I do breath work too. Helps with SR. Yep, 23, 23. He knows. Yep, he know about. I'm so glad somebody finally know about breath work, bro. I remember nobody used to talk about breath work. Breath work is important, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Breath work. A lot of guys missing out. A lot of people are missing out on breath work. I'm gonna do breath work right now. You know, for you guys. Hey Google, set my timer to 30 seconds.
Got it. 30 seconds. And that's starting now.
Man, like I feel kind of you feel kind of woozy right now. But after stop Google. But after you stop feeling woozy, you're gonna start to feel more lighter mentally and everything, bro. Breathwork take away stress, bro. Breathwork take away it can take away depression. You know, breathwork can clear the brain fog as well. Like a lot of people, like I said, guys, that was my breath work right there. That was my routine, my breath work, bro. Like, so if you guys wanna y'all wanna copy that, go ahead and copy that, bro. I don't have no problem with nobody copying me or copying anything I do. I don't have no problem with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just showed y'all something spiritual. Breath work is very important. A lot of people, they gonna watch this video and they be like, bro, what bro doing? Like, bro, you missing out on that breath work, buddy. Trust me. Breath work, it can change you. You know, if you stay consistent with it, you'll feel the difference in your brain and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? But guys, man, like I said, y'all can practice that. Y'all just seen it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I be doing my breath work, like sometimes before I do a video, I do breath work. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you more calmer too. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you more relaxed. And it makes you think more clear. More mental clarity with the breath work. So man, like I said, man, a lot of guys missing out on that. But what keep me consistent and disciplined with what I got going on is really my herbs. It's the herbs, bro. The green herb powder that I take. Woo woo. And I take something called lion mane. It's a herb called lion mane for the brain. It hit the brain cells. Also, too, it take away stress. That's why I can just do a whole bunch of videos after work. I've been doing 3 videos sometimes a day after work, guys. I take my vitamins after work. I take my herbs after work. You know what I'm saying? I just start going in. But yeah, guys, that's like, I'm telling y'all a little bit of my routine. Y'all can get on the same thing I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But guys, man, it's like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not nothing like that. So if you're trying to take herbs and stuff like that, make sure you go to your doctor, to make sure that you're not allergic to any type of herbs or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, like that's what I be doing. I be doing breath work, bro. Man, everything like breath work is very, very spiritual. I'm gonna show y'all. Hey Google, what is the benefits of breath work? Watch this.
On the website othership.us, they say, breathwork can be used to help users complete their stress cycle, helping to cancel out their fight or flight response following stressful situations. Being a method of mindfulness, it also helps those feeling anxious ground themselves in the present moment while informing their nervous system that they're safe.
Told you. Told you guys. Off topic, but what are your thoughts on current situation in the Middle East? The current situation in the Middle East, like I'm not lying. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I'm insensitive about that, cause I know what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Like I don't believe in. I'm 26 right now, bro. I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry, 27 right now. My bad. I'm about to be 28, right? But back to what you were saying, you said what is my thoughts about the Middle East? I think what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. I just hope it stops. You know what I'm saying? I just hope the war stops. I don't like war and none of that type of stuff. I just hope it stops. But like that's not. I'm not focusing on that. You know what I'm saying? That's not my main focus. My main focus is to uh help people out mentally. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pursuing my God given purpose. You know what I'm saying in life and to help other people. But yeah, that's what I think about the Middle East. I hope it stops. You know what I'm saying? I don't like war. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's my thoughts on it. But yeah, guys, I hope you. I'm glad that a lot of people. I'm glad that more people tapped in, man. We got 8 likes already, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna turn this into a video, so y'all hit that like button again. All y'all 8 people that like this, hit that like button again because I'm finna turn this into a video. But I appreciate y'all. Man, I love y'all. It's coming. I'm out, man. Be safe.